Hello and welcome to another video on my channel. If you like this video, like and subscribe for more fresh content, for Stormbound content. Here we are looking at a winter hand. I've called it mana. It's not really a mana hand. It's more a get Hearthguards in the other opposition's base. Get some mana from Dawn Sparks to help you really. And we get that from the base. We can get a fort from Rock Workers and other structures from Guardian the Lightbringer. And then we've got freebooters to help sort of overwhelm the opposition. So it's an overwhelming hand really. We call that a control hand. So we're going to jump into a game, see how we get on. There's lots of different ways and strategies you can use. I quite like this one. It's a different kind of one. Winter Pact versus Ironclad. So Ironclad sometimes can be quite fast. I've got flooding the gates in there just to sort of protect your hand a little bit. I think I will go for some early board presence. I really want to play this one next to try and start populating my stack of cheap or free structures for Hearthguards. I'll shuffle that in a second. Still in Diamond League. I think Diamond 1 now, not far off going up to Heroes League again. Not playing huge numbers of games at the moment, so it's taking a little bit longer than some of you might be expecting. So I'm just going to remove his board presence and collect myself something useful at the same time. Temple of Time is good. There we go, don't want that right now. I think I typically play quite defensively compared to some of you might be a bit more rush based. It's not my preferred style. It might be it's actually probably a better style to win, but I just find those games a bit boring. Even though they're faster, I don't know, I just don't enjoy them that much. Here we go. So kind of need to keep this handy because they get a bit close to my base. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of Dawn Sparks, I think. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Rock Workers is never good to play near your base, basically. I'm gonna go here. But that's all I can do. So what I'm gonna do is he'll probably try and run at my base, and I can flood it if I need to. It won't affect my structure that's here. Not a brilliant start point. It is quite an expensive hand, this one. Better for later game action, really. Probably a criticism could be of this hand. I need to put some more cheaper units in there. But that's partly why flooding the gates is there, really. So Rock Workers is not going to help me much. So I'll remove that. So I can only do one thing, actually. If I flood the gates straight away, I might be in trouble here. This might be a loss. And I'm actually gonna. If I use flooding the gates here, I will clear these units, but he'll flood my back line, and I won't have anything to use. So I'm actually gonna have to take a hit, I think, and I hope he's not got too many runners there. Let's see what happens. So it's quite nice that I've got some extra strength there. I'm hoping he's unsuspecting the fact that, there we go. Yep, so look, he's flooding the line. So if he can put a nice 3 strength there on that side, he thinks he's all happy. And that's why I waited. I'm going to take a risk, put that there. Just because Gifted Recruit's not going to lend me a lot right now. So I'm kind of biding time, really. I'm expecting to lose a little bit of mana early on. Not mana, a little bit of base strength early on. Question is how much he's got a chip hand and how long I'm going to last if I wait too long. So we will see. Okay. I might shuffle around. Not much use to me. Yeah, just going to clear up. So he now knows I've got Hearthguards, which isn't ideal, but that's okay. I sometimes like to keep that hidden if I can, but it's not always an option. So look, Temple of the Time was just there, but sometimes you've got to clear your lines, and the longer this game goes on, in theory, I should do better, but I don't know if I'm going to last that long if he chips too much, so I might have to make sure that I cover the board a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised though if he's got some elders in there or something. Well, we'll see. Go on. Give him strength, give him strength. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I'm going to... I think on this occasion I'm just going to clear lines again. I've got my... and I just want to basically fill up the space, so it just makes it harder for him to damage. I'm being defensive, really. Possibly go... I'm going to go there, so that the time, if they do take me out, I can use... Yeah. I'm going to leave Dawn Sparks there for now. So my Mers is starting to work, and I'm starting to get some 0 strength pirates. My mana curve's starting to pay off a little bit more than it was. So, at the very least, I've given him a target to aim for, but I think he's missed the fact that it's going to bring my units back to life. So, there we go. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking there. Maybe didn't realise. I think a lot of people play Temple of Time, so I'm not sure everyone knows how to use it. Again, I'm going to take another risk this time, put that there. I'm going to do that. And again, I'm playing quite defensively, so I'm going to play that. I might lose my Hearth here, but hopefully he'll focus a bit too much on my units up there. And I can do enough to get my Hearthguards back and win this game, but we'll see. See what's going to happen. Made a few other videos recently. If you want to look at my channel, there's quite a few there. There's a couple of Shadowphone games and some winter content. I need to make a few more. I thought that might happen, but I protected my base, so I think that was my main aim. I thought I might lose Hearth. So interesting choice there. I don't think this player is that used to the Temple of Time. But there we go. So there's no point having Mers here. And I've got a nice healthy amount of mana. So I don't want to get in the way of myself. So I'm going to do this first. Do that. Use my freebooters down here. Nice. There we go then. And that's the win. Hope that was helpful for you to see the strategies I used. Quite defensively I played there. I mean, sometimes you have to play a good defense to be attacking then. So I basically flooded the board and he couldn't really get anywhere in the end. I was helped quite a lot by my Temple of Time, which was a good spin for me. And the fact that I don't think my opponent really knew how to play against Temple of Time, but unless he had some strategy I didn't know. Anyway, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Take care.